What is good, Straw Hat Crew? Welcome back to another video. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So for today's video, we got The Complexity of Old Heads by Just Lateef. I hope I said that right. But my nigga, old heads are some of the wisest, most irritating niggas I can be around. Dear God. We gonna see what he says about it, but we gonna have a lot to talk about this one.
Bro. Customer service. Lead me straight to the bit. Old heads might need to be stopped on some real stuff, bro. Out of all the archetypes to be in this world, on average, and yes, I do mean on average, old heads gotta be top 3 worst. First things first, they stay hating. It's
Alright, my bad, crew. We back.
like the action of hating is coded in their heads, bro. A nigga can't have nothing. Stay hating. It's like coded in their heads, bro. A nigga can't have nothing if an old head's around.
Nigga. Alright, we actually back.
A nigga can't have nothing if an old head's around to witness it. Nigga could get an A+ on his final exam, and the old nigga gonna look at you and ask, well, why didn't you get an A+ deluxe? My guy, what are you talking about? And you might be saying, Teef, that example weak. They're right on this one. No, bro. When I say you could do anything and get hated on still, I mean it. Prime example.
Nigga, you could literally get done working your shift. You could literally have pulled a double shift. And you come home and you just be like, damn, I'm tired. I just got done working 16 hours. I'm tired as a motherfucker. You tired? What are you tired for, man? I used to do that every day. Every day. It was nothing to me. Granddad, your lower back's about to give out. It's been given out since you were 30. That might have to do with those 16-hour shifts every day. Just so you know.
Example are these sports analysts we see on TV all the time. Now before I say this is definitely targeted at specific ones. Not every single one of them are some hating ass niggas. But Stephen
had
A.
a few more inches. Oh, Lord, don't get me salivating and fantasizing about things. Oh my God.
and Kendrick Perkins specifically, ooh, they be on one. Bro, Kyrie Irving was giving teams like 25 a game, and they got the nerve to say he was retired because he wanted to light up stage before a game. And Stephen A. been known as a hating ass nigga. I know we know how hard he went on Kwame Brown, bro.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball.
And yeah, I know he was ass, but chill. You don't think he knew that already? Kobe told him every day. Kendrick Perk just big. I'm not even gonna say much about him.
Thing away. They're like children here.
This trickles into the music world too, cause Joe Budden is a generational hater. But
Oh my gosh, bro. Joe Budden's been hating since 2016. He's been hating for forever, bro. His first time, like his most biggest known hate is when he hated on Lil Uzi, said he was never gonna make it. Now I know niggas bring that up to him every day.
that don't make sense. Cause how you gonna go from hating on Yachty and crashing out on him on that show so many years ago to throwing it back to Ice Spice in more recent years? Like they weren't in the same position. That nigga Yachty said he a rapper for the ride and he here to have fun, and you went Incredible Hulk on him.
Like you very aware with what's going on, and you one of the hottest niggas on earth.
What do you want me to say? You want me to say?
I want you to be aware of your business. I want you to know whether you're in a 360 or not. I want you to appreciate the culture that changed your life and took you from college dorm room eating fucking oodles and noodles.
But when they was playing that new Ice Spice, you started singing along and throwing ass back as if there was no tomorrow. Throwing ass like how Tom Brady threw touchdowns.
Look different.
Throwing ass like how Nikola Jokic be throwing full course passes. Throwing ass like how Captain America be throwing his shield at regular human heads. That man is dead, by the way. Remember, Cap does not have a no-kill rule. Another thing with old heads is that they be mad cheap. And in one day, I can sympathize with it, okay? Since back in their heyday, gas was like 75 cents a gallon, eggs were affordable, they probably bought their wife for $20, stuff like that. If I lived through to see the prices rise that much due to inflation, I might turn cheap too.
Listen, I'm a cheapskate ass nigga. Like when I go to get some food and it say anything over 15, I start thinking, am I really that hungry? My nigga, I'm a cheapskate ass nigga. But the thing is, these niggas take it to a whole new level. Like they gotta shop at the most lowest income store, you know what I'm saying? They gotta make sure they get the lowest item at that store. So like if they have three different brands, one brand's $2.20, one brand's $2.10, and one brand's $2, they gonna make sure to get the $2 one. Every time. It don't matter if the fucking brand said they had cancer involved in it. It don't matter. They still gonna get that $2 brand every time. It's just certain levels of this shit, man. They like Mr. Krabs level for real.
But instead of I'm just a broke nigga. Mr. Krabs is the embodiment of this build, but his stuff be crazier. Starting off, this dude Krabs sold SpongeBob sold for 62 cents. 62 cents! I forgot what year's episode aired, but I assure you, there was nothing he could have copped for 62 cents at that time. Bro, there's hardly anything you can get with a single dollar in this economy. Not only that, but he stays putting SpongeBob and Squidward in danger. He used them niggas as live bait to get his $1,000,000th back from the giant claim that ate it. Not $1 million, the $1,000,000th. So he did all that for a single dollar. He could have walked outside and found a stray dollar on the ground and had a new one. But nah, he uses his employees as shark food to get that special buck back. Reasonable, I guess. On the real though, unless you are Pearl or Mrs. Puff blow to that, Mr. Krabs is dead set on selling you for whatever. Dude was charging his own employees for natural actions. Dog, how are you charging them for breathing? I can't hate the hardest on bro though. He's just a bag chaser. He's better than the freaked out ones like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Brody blew up a whole mountain to save someone for a peek at Bulma's draws, and she was only 16. Unc wildin', like he always on some goon stuff. I don't know how you can be this old and this horny. Looking at you, Shannon Sharp. Shannon stuff wild because it's a real world case of what not to do as an old ass nigga.
This is the real life Master Roshi right here, except for none of the strength. Well, I mean, I guess he has like, you know, regular strength, but
with motion. He got hit with the meanest case of Snow Bunny mind control, and it wasn't even by a seasoned vet. Dog, the bunny is the same age as me. I'm 20. She was like 19, 20. He's 56. She was in his DMs talking about some, I want you to put a black baby in me. And he was going for that. He wanted it. I want you to put a big black baby in me. And that nigga did it. And then he gonna put out this weak apology and drop a bomb on the fact that he has a crack tape with the broad. And by crack, I don't mean the drug. You know what I mean. He was clapping on video. Serious? Lord, please have mercy. Please have
56 moving like this is wicked. At 56, I hope I'm somewhere on a fucking ranch, smoking a J, just chilling, living lavishly.
Mercy. For Unc doesn't know the troubles of his actions. Monique was right. This is why you don't go for these little ass girls, Unc. I know there's some fine 40-year-olds out there looking at Uncle Shay, man. Why are you cracking a Joan that I could be going to class with? Bro, please. I already gotta compete with these other niggas my age. What do you mean Shannon Sharp is an opponent now? This for real got me stressing. Like girls turn 19 and 20 and start doing anything. What do you mean your boyfriend is 40? And we didn't forget about that IG live, bro. Nigga had Michelle fighting for her life for thousands, if not millions, to eventually hear. I hope she was older, though. I don't see how you can for real be this old and this freaked out. Like, didn't you have freaky time back in your heyday, in your prime? How you got more in the tank, Unc? That's a question we should have been asking. Did he? Kanye mad freaked out too, walking around with his wife and she out here butt naked showing the goods for the frisky.
That nigga Diddy is a genuine supervillain, like a Mega Mind level supervillain. Like,
for the pervert gotta be the worst nigga though, cause he was dead set on catching Chris' big fat ass, trying to lure him with candy and traditional PDF file tactics. I'm pretty sure he got caught a few times, but I don't know if he got him for real. If you catch my drift. But you know how freaked out you gotta be to be going for Chris Griffin, dog? At your old ass age, with your walker and your 2 teeth, you chasing Chris freaking Griffin? Niggas is sick. I can't talk about this anymore. This is why a lot of people blatantly hate old heads, because of the ones that be freaked out. Some old heads are actually mad cool though, like Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho. Genkai was so solid, dog. For starters, she literally the reason why Yusuke unlocked his full potential. Not only that, but when it came to the Dark Tournament, she pulled up as a masked fighter, and she was for real giving out the belt to
Urahara from Bleach stuff too. Top 10 old head. Urahara from Bleach.
everybody. She was even holding her own against Toguro, but he was still in his prime and you know, he had more raw strength. But Auntie balled out. She was low-key the unsung MVP for Team Urameshi. Don't at me on that. I said what I said. Master Splinter the same way. How many times Ninja Turtles messed up because one of them wasn't locked in?
I'm just getting silly here. What if we're not into the plan?
And Master Splinter proceeded to hop out and cook some niggas to save him. This happens all the time. Plus, how did you, as a rat, raise and teach 4 humanoid turtles martial arts? To the point to where they can box entire clans of ninjas and even aliens. His skill is unmatched, plus he's just in general a good master and father. I for real cannot name one time out of all the TMNT iterations where Master Splinter was
look within yourself and ask, why is it you have zero?
Who's the strongest turtle, yo? Who's the strongest turtle? I heard it was Michelangelo.
Drip and no bitches.
W-Unk. While we on the topic of W-Unks, we gotta talk about Coach Pop from the San Antonio Spurs. He was one of the coldest coaches ever, and with him and his W squad, they was able to beat the Miami Big 3 Heat. Slept on feet. It's a very slept on feet. That team was hard to beat, bro. Both teams were tough in their own way, but Brody, real hoops always prevails. On a deeper note though, Phil Jackson gotta be the toughest old head in NBA history when it comes to front office work, because his ability to balance egos was insane. Imagine having to coach a team with Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and Scottie Pippen. Funny enough, Scottie wasn't even that much of a problem. Great middle child behavior. He's always forgotten about it. Mike and Dennis though, I'd be mad as hell if my star power forward went to Vegas in the middle of the season just cause he wanted to party. Then you had this nigga Mike crashing out at any random inconvenience, knocking Steve Kerr's head off his shoulders in practice, while Dennis is out in Vegas doing crack and cracking any John he can find. It was so bad that Mike had to go to Vegas to find the nigga. Yet the Bulls were still able to win 6 rings with him as the coach. This is the worst case for Shaq and Kobe though, because unlike the Bulls, Shaq and Kobe actually hated each other. Multiple sneak disses to the media, multiple fights in between them. They literally had to blow the team up because one snitched on the other when they got caught cheating. They found us, bro. Come out, they found us. And yet these two were the team's best players by far. Like if one of them didn't show up in a game, it was safe to say the other team would get a win. But if they both showed up, then everyone's cheeks were grass. And the fact that Phil Jackson could make these dudes work together enough for a three-peat is insanity. He must have put voodoo zen magic on them, because if this was any other coach, these niggas would have never made up enough to go hoop together on the court, and that coach would be fired. Then you have the old heads who act young. They just refuse to understand.
Hey, I seen an old head not too long ago, skied up, chained, grills in, had to be 60 years old. Hey!
And their glory days are over. They don't realize that the stuff they do is just not okay for a person their age. Mainly looking at Drake and Future. For Drake, that nigga literally bit Yachty style bar for bar. And he was singing on Nokia talking about some where the function. Like he don't have a whole son to take care of. Where the function. Like Unc, you're pushing 40 and you're trying to party with the youngins. Where the function. You gonna end up like Shannon. Where the function. Unc, please go finish your crossword puzzle. You should be so hard until you remember that he's in his 40s, saying that these hoes are for the streets. You shouldn't be worried about these hoes, You at the age where you should have a wife. Lastly, we have the best build of old heads, the tough ones. Prime example being LeBron. I was never the biggest LeBron fan. He was never my favorite player. But as I grew up, I realized that I was witnessing a once in a lifetime experience. The man is 40 and we don't know when the fuck he's gonna end. He is still arguably a top 10 player in this oversaturated league filled with talent. And he's one of the GOATs. He gets glazed a lot, but low-key nowadays it's for good reason. Like he for real is peak Unc in the real world. Shadow the Hedgehog is one of the most underrated old heads in fiction, and yeah, he counts because he was frozen in the tank for 50 years, meaning that he's at least that age, if not in his 60s. That nigga damn near took Sonic's title as the coldest animal in fiction. The amount of feats this dude has, like how is he able to survive that fatal fall from space after Adventure 2, or how he beat Black Doom, who's a literal satanic demon, multiple times. Mind you, he's doing this while finding the traumatic flashbacks of the government killing his homegirl Maria. Shadow tough as hell, but the best old head in gaming easily gotta be Kratos. Kratos when he was young was already tough, but old man Kratos is a different breed, bro. He's damn near the same as he was when he was younger, but not rageful at all, which is honestly more scarier because since he's older, wiser, and
a calm Kratos with all that power. Yeah, that's sickening.
He's more strategic and refined. He was still able to kill gods too. And keep in mind that he be holding back a lot in his older years. But Kratos is one of the coldest characters in gaming, so he had to be mentioned. He's just too tough. This is worthy glaze. Old heads have so many different builds that it's just crazy, bro.
Why you do?
With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda. I got my gun on, yeah, she know I'm